even when I'm down. Got my head in the clouds and my feet on the ground. I got big dreams, gonna make them true.
Yes, we're going to make them true here in the GeniusLab, where we help you realize your greatness. And hey, I'm so happy to have you here today. We're going to talk, this is our last episode about MOVE. This is about motivation, organization, visualization, execution. The coaching program that I created a few years ago that has helped many people get their life on track, keep it focused, and manifest their dreams. So, sounds pretty fun, huh? So, here's the deal. You have mind-blowing power in your subconscious. Totally true. This is a part of your brain that you're not consciously aware of, thus subconscious. But the thing that's so interesting about the subconscious is that it works about 1,000 times faster than your conscious mind. So when you work on things like, I'm going to figure this thing out, you're dealing with the slowest possible part of your brain and the lowest functioning power-wise. So the thing that's interesting is that when it comes to manifestation, your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between an item in physical, ordinary reality or your imagination. This might seem kind of interesting, but when you think about it, it makes sense because your subconscious mind, it deals with the energy, right? It's so fast. Processing ordinary movement is not like, it's like boring, right? It wants to work on the energetic level, on the higher frequency. So when you have an imagination, when you image something and you are focused on that thing, your subconscious looks at it and says, hey, wait a sec. You have this thing, but it hasn't taken physical form yet. So what do we need to do to get that physical form connected to this thing in the energetic realm, right? This is really fun, and why it's so important to do your morning mantras and to have a clear vision of your core values and your core beliefs, and really make sure everything's on track. There's a thing called congruence, and that's basically where core values, core beliefs, your mission, your goals, and desired outcomes are all in alignment with each other. Because if your subconscious mind, being the very, very highly intelligent, super high functioning being that it is, detects bullshit, it will put the brakes on. So this is why you also can't lie to yourself. So the old Anthony Robbins thing back in the day, this was a long time ago, it was like, you just got to tell yourself, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. And guess what? It doesn't work. Because you're not a millionaire and you're lying to yourself, and your subconscious knows it and says, this is ridiculous, forget it. Puts the brakes on. However, if you can imagine yourself being a millionaire and moving in that direction, you're giving your subconscious a map from which to create. Oh, this is what it means. This is what you mean by I'm becoming a millionaire. Oh, well, we better get you some new opportunities to make more money. Hey, we better get you some new opportunities to get out of that Volkswagen and into that Porsche. Or whatever your dream is. It doesn't matter. Whatever you focus on, you guide your subconscious mind to begin to create. So, all that to say this one simple thing. The most powerful thing you can do to manifest, to execute with absolute precision and powerful manifesting power is write your story. That's right. Write your story. Now, here's how it works. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between something in ordinary reality and something that's in the energetic world that you're imagining, right? So all of those things will put it into work to create the thing that you image. Okay? It's kind of like there's this thinking stuff that the universe is made of. And a clear thought imprinted on this thinking stuff creates the thing that is imaged by the thought. Okay, I got that from The Science of Getting Rich. It's an old book from early 1900s, and really fascinating science around manifesting. Anyway, what I recommend is that I like my students and my coaching clients that I work with, I like them to, and I recommend this, and this is what I'm doing myself. This year is going to be an epic year. I can tell. The story's unfolding. It's exciting. So what I have you do, if you imagine your story, that's the first step. Second step is to write it down, not type it on your computer. You can type it on your computer if you want, but also write it down. Your fingertips on a pen or pencil onto a piece of paper. That way you're taking the image of what you want to create and you're taking it from the energy world, bringing it into physical manifestation. That becomes a roadmap for your subconscious mind to create the situations and, of course, the universe because remember, energy attracts like energy. So if you create that energy and you bring it into this realm, it will start to create in this realm. If you just hold it in your imagination, your subconscious mind will begin to create these things. But the thing that happens is you forget what you imaged. And so the thing that I've had people talk about, well, did you write your stuff down? Well, no, I didn't. And then I forgot. It seemed so cool, when I was imagining it, but then I sort of started going all over the place. And so that creates confusion and that creates gridlock and that creates not having anything happen. So what I've found is that having the ordinary world mind and the subconscious mind working simultaneously in harmony with each other is the fastest way to create manifestation. So write it down, bring it into physical essence, make it powerful. And literally write it down. And then every single month, sometime in the first 4 days of the month, read your story from that time and what's coming. Sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes, you a month in, you're going, well, shoot, nothing's happening. But then about month 3 or 4, all of a sudden you're like, holy crap, I wrote this 6 months ago. This is cool. And it starts and it progresses and it grows and it's infectious and it's fun and it's not hard. Like, write your dream life. Be bold. Write it out. What if you had a magic pen and everything you wrote manifested, you would be a lot more careful about what you wrote down, don't you think? And you would write down the things that you really want, not like, well, I guess I could get by with, because I hear this all the time. Oh, well, I just ask for what I need. Okay, you can ask for what you need. You only really need like one meal a day. You only need, 1-bedroom house. You only, so on and so forth. How about what you desire? How about what would make your life freaking amazing? Now we're talking a whole different situation. And for some people, I remember meeting a woman at a seminar and she's like, all these people are talking about getting new cars and big houses and vacation places and traveling to 5-star hotels and resorts and so on and on and on. She said, I just want to stay home and garden. I said, fantastic. You're way closer to getting your dream than they are. But it doesn't matter if you want to stay home and garden and let's just say not have any bills, so you don't ever have to worry about any financial pressure. Or if you want, 10 mansions around the world, it's all energy. It's all manifestation. And if the universe can manifest a penny, it can manifest $10 million or $100 million or $1 billion, So the question is, do you have the container to hold it? Yeah, think about that for a minute. I once asked my African teacher, I said, Sobofu, how come I haven't won the lottery yet? She starts laughing and she said, because it would wreck you. I'm like, what do you mean? She said, well, money is energy. And if you're not used to holding that much energy, it's kind of like trying to put 20 pounds of something, let's say 20 pounds of sawdust, into a bag that's designed to hold 10 pounds. You're going to break the bag and spill a bunch of stuff, right? Because the container is not capable of handling the volume of energy. Okay, so it's the same thing with us. If you want to up your game, you got to up your container. So the one beautiful thing about your subconscious and about the universe is neither will allow you to be damaged by your situation, which interestingly enough is why most people who don't prepare, who don't have a strategic plan for when they win the lottery, are usually either at the same financial level or worse as they were when they won the lottery or inherited a bunch of money. So think about that. So how can you build your container? One way you can build your container is write your story. Now, if you've got, let's say you want 6 cars, and let's say you have a 2-car garage. Well, that story's not going to work. So how are you going to accommodate this stuff? And so it's really interesting because as you begin to write, all of these cool things come about. It's like, okay, I'd love to spend a month at the St. Regis on Kauai. Well, that's great. So what are you going to do with your dogs? Do you want to like be without them? Oh, wait a minute. Well, maybe I don't really want that. When you write it down, it gets real. And then you can adjust it. And what I recommend every month when you read your story, you make the appropriate adjustments. Maybe you aimed too low. Maybe you didn't ask for enough. Maybe your whole system changed and you want something completely different now. Change it up. That's completely fine. Writing your story starts the manifestation process, and it's powerful, and it is effective, and it will blow your mind. So go month by month, look at all the things you want to have happen, think about what you can do to begin to assist this process of manifestation, and start doing them, and watch things take off. That's it for today. Thanks for coming to the Genius Lab, where we help you realize your greatness. I'm going to start a whole new thing at the first of the year, and it's going to be exciting. I'll get more into it, but stay tuned for fun and excitement. And by all means, keep looking up.